everyone, and welcome back to another Saturday down here in the Western Centurion garage. And today is, as I've just said, Saturday the 7th of October, and it's around about 12:30. And it's been another 3 weeks since I last uploaded a video, or even made and edited a video. So, what have I been up to in those 3 weeks? Well, I haven't been doing nothing. I have been doing a little bit more, and I've done a little bit more to the fiddle yard, that side of the garage. But unfortunately, everything has come to a grinding halt yet again. But this time is for a totally different reason, and quite a painful reason, to be honest. One of the problems is that I haven't mentioned this in any of my other videos, but around about the middle of last year, Debbie found out or heard that there was going to be a possible buyout of the company that she works for, but they weren't quite sure. But by Christmas last year, so Christmas 2016, it was made official that there was a bigger company than hers. Now, the one she works for is a big global company, and they were making some serious losses. Now, we're talking around about 40 million in a year loss. So they decided to sell off the section of the business that she works in. But luckily enough, after Christmas, when everyone she works with were made redundant, they decided to keep her on, because they wanted her to project manage the conversion of the building that they worked in back into its original state. So that building was an old lorry MOT garage, so it was quite big. But when they leased it, they built all offices inside. So what has to happen now is that they have to put it back to its original state, so it can be leased again to whoever's going to lease it. So that's what they've asked Debbie to do. So she's got to project manage that, and that's getting the demolition companies in, people in to remove asbestos, people to re-tarmac, the electricians, carpenters, a load of windows have got to be bricked back up. So it is a really, really big task, and that's what she's having to do. But that is coming close to an end now, so it's possible, it was really looking like that come this Christmas, which isn't far away, she might actually get made redundant. Now, we don't know, but obviously if she is, then there'll only be one income coming into the household, and that'll be my income. And now Debbie was actually on a lot more money than me as a PA, and there's me as a quality engineer, and she was earning quite considerably more money than me. So basically that means that I can't spend any more money, not on a hobby anyway. So I have to really pull my belt in. I can just about manage on my wage to keep us going, you know, keep the roof over our heads and pay for the food. But I won't have any more money to spare for the layout. So, yes. So what am I going to do about that? Well, Christmas is still a good 2 months away, so I had one last little binge on buying something, alright, just to try and keep me going over the next couple of months, so I can carry on doing this fiddle yard without having to spend any more money afterwards. So what I did, I went on eBay and I bought myself 2 sets of double slips, fine scale double slips. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, so what are these? These are the Pico SLE 190s. And these, I don't know, these sell for what, £37, £40 I suppose, brand new. Now these are from Rails of Sheffield on their eBay site, and there's no way I could spend £80. I couldn't warrant spending £80 on a couple of blinking turnouts for a model railway layout. No matter even that they are double slips, they're a little bit more complicated, but at this sort of time I couldn't warrant that. But Rails of Sheffield had these on, they were classed as used, but in the box, and I thought, well, that's a good sign they're still in the box. And I think they were asking £35 something, 35.50 each for them, and they only had two. But it was also all nearest offer, so I thought, oh, what the hell, let's put in £30 each, so that'll be £60 for the two. And that was on Sunday just gone, so I had a 4-hour wait after putting that in to see if they were going to accept the offer, and bang, it come through, they accepted it. So I was still £60, a lot of money, but better than £80. They're saving you £20, which I can use. I'll show you again in a minute. I'll tell you in a minute. But yeah, so for £60 I got myself two double slips, which mean that I can actually get on with doing the junction section on the fiddle yard. Remember, I think it was in my last video I said I wasn't quite sure how I was going to do it, whether I was going to put all the point work on the drop down section or do it on the fiddle yard part itself. Well, I've made my mind up now, and I decided what I needed, and I needed two double slips. Actually I need three, so I've still got to get another one. But yes, so even though I won't be able to buy any more for the layout, I think it's even going to go down to the really sad fact that I'm going to have to get all of my locos out, all of my rolling stock, and go through it all and give myself 3 piles. So I'll have, definitely want to keep pile, I'm not sure about pile, and I can sell pile. I've got a feeling I'm going to have to go down that route to make some more money, and that money will be used for trying to finish at least the fiddle yard section until we can get ourselves financially buoyant again. And it will also give me a chance to update my loco roster, or my spreadsheet I've got, which I've been trying to enter all the information about the locos I have and the costs, so I keep a track of all that. So yeah, and it'll be great. I can do a video of that as well. Obviously I'm not going to go anywhere, I'm still going to be here, and I'll still make videos, and I'll still make the videos of my slow progress on that side of the fiddle yard, but then I'll make some videos of maybe all the locos I have, all the rolling stock that I have. I'd love to do another video of all the stuff that my dad gave me, so you can see all of that. Obviously the locos and stuff from the 70s and the 80s. There was a video I wanted to make of a young Spitfire pilot, Norman Barbeau, who was a Canadian Spitfire pilot who died, or crashed his Spitfire in Swindon and died. I'd like to do a little tribute to him, because he's not far away from where I live, or at least where he crashed isn't far away from where I live. And yeah, I'm sure come up plenty of videos. Might do some little running sessions as I get the track laid down and got a bit more distance to run. So yeah, I won't be going anywhere. It's just going to be slow progress for the next 6 months, because I'm hoping that if Debbie is not made redundant, because she is damn good at her job. She really is. I'm so proud of how she's coped with what's happening in the last 12 months, and for the fact that they've kept her on, and the fact that more and more of their senior directors, and I mean big senior directors, have come to her and asked them to look after their business accounts. So yeah, as a PA, she's working for 5, 6 directors all at the same time, booking hotels, booking flights, booking trains, taxis, and having to get everything linked together so it runs smoothly. So I'm hoping they're going to see it as an asset that they don't want to lose, and maybe take her into a fold of another part of their company. But that's to be seen. So I'm hoping that by February, March next year, everything will be back on track again. Good pun? Yeah, everything will be back on track, and I can whiz on with everything on here and start investing a bit more money in it. So yeah, that's it really. Gotta love how life throws that curveball at you. You're going like this, trying to catch them all. But it's brilliant. That's what keeps us alive, isn't it? If we didn't have this, I think life would be pretty boring. So what I'd like to do now, I want to show you the solution I've come up to for the little junction area, how I can get the trains from the from the incline that comes down, and the full loop, fiddle yard loop that I'll be having, how I can get the transition between the incline track and the fiddle yard full loop track. Alright, gave me such a big headache, but I'm pretty certain I've now got that cracked. And also how I'm looking at doing the section of the storage on this side, because I pretty much want to have enough here for the single locos, both the diesels and the steam, and also for a few DMUs and EMUs. That's it, DMUs and EMUs. So what I'll do, I'll get the camera off the tripod, and we'll have a look. Okay, so back in a minute. Right, here we are, and as you can see right in front of you is some Pico turnout templates that I've been using and playing about with. I find those really helpful, really do, and such a great idea, Pico, to put those up on the website free for us to download. So I haven't done anything extra here, and I haven't really done anything, I hope that gets into focus, extra on this drop down section. One of the things I can do, obviously, whilst I'm waiting for some more money, is I can fill these pieces in. So I bought a small Vero board, so I've got 2 lots of 5 here. So for a pack of 5 it's £3.99 and 75p postage. But if you buy 2 packs at the same time, it's still only 75p postage and packing. And bargain, absolute bargain. And it works perfectly. And obviously that's what I've used here for the section on the join. Absolutely over the moon with how that's turned out. So obviously I'll cut these to size and they will go under the track like so. Obviously I'm not going to waste a complete full one like this, but I'll cut them in sections, maybe have 1, 2, 3 pieces or something, and that should work perfectly. Boy, they don't half smell though. Okay, so if we have a look at the section that I was scratching my head over about previously. Of course it's going to be difficult to see, but I'll look over the top. And one of the things I've had to do, because I keep forgetting which is the up and which is the down. So I've now got it. This is the up line, and this is the down line. Now this is for the fiddle yard, not fiddle yard, sorry, for the incline, which will be these 2 tracks. And if I can just move around here, a bit dark, will be for these. So that's the incline. Okay, and of course this is the fiddle yard main loop that will come round. So this is the up and that's the down. and that brings us to here, onto these two. And as you can see, we get round here, we've got the fiddle yard loop up and a fiddle yard loop down. And that's just so that whilst I was playing about with this, I could get it in my head which way everything was going. So I'll try and look over the top here. So this is where I put the two double slips, one here and one there. And then I've had to put a multitude of other turnouts here, some right hand turnouts and left hand turnouts. All of them will be long because it's on an express line. This is where I need the other double slip to go on here, and the last left hand turnout. Now let's see if I can actually show you how it's all going to work, because it's pretty difficult. Let's see, so if we start with the fiddle yard loop downline, okay, so obviously the traffic will come from that end towards us. So it will come down here. Now this is the downline, okay, so it will come along. Now we have the option when it gets to that right hand turnout to come straight across all the way down here and continue around the fiddle yard. Or the second option is it can come onto that turnout, go off to the right, straight across on that double slip. When it gets to the second double slip, it can turn off to the left, and then that will bring it onto the down line along here for the incline. So that basically means I can have a loco running around and around on the fiddle yard loop, and then when I want to take it back up onto the top boards, that's the way it will come. It will come across that right hand turnout to the right, across the first double slip. On the second double slip, it will then go to the left and along onto the incline. The incline down line. Blinkers, up line, down line. It's all too complicated. And then of course we have the fiddle yard up line. So that will bring us along to here, and obviously we get some more options. It comes to a double slip. Now that means it can either go right across the double slip, or it can actually go right on the double slip and start heading up the down line, which should obviously cause some serious issues if there's anything coming down the down line. You confused yet? Because I am, and I'm the one who's actually building this. Right, okay, so obviously what we all want to do is just go straight across the double slip onto this next set of turnouts here, which will be, give it the option to carry straight on, which will mean that it can continue going around the fiddle yard loop, or it can go off left and straight across that other double slip up onto the up line for the incline, which will mean that it'll go all the way around to the end of the garage, cross that other drop down section into the far right corner and bring it up onto the incline, which will come all the way along here until you see here, and it would come out on this top section of the incline and around here onto the top boards. So, alright, so we've got a, that's right, so I've done the fiddle yard up line, how to get it onto the incline up line. So we've had a train come down from the top level down onto the bottom level into the fiddle yard, and I now want to make that go down into the fiddle yard loop. So that'll be this, the up line for the incline. So again, we'll come down here. We have a right hand turnout. Now obviously the loco can again go straight on. So it'll just do a come down the incline, go halfway around the garage and back up the incline on the other side of the garage, back up onto the top level. Or it can turn right at that turnout, go straight across the first double slip, and at the second double slip it can turn off on the left, and then that will put it onto the fiddle yard up line. So yeah, I think I've got that all sorted now. Looking at it, I've been playing about with it and pretending I've got little trains going back and forth, and it all works. It all works out perfectly. This is the join for the where the baseboard drops down. So of course I'll be keeping the track back a little bit more than this. I don't want it that close where the join is. And then the other bit I'm playing about with is here, the storage area. So I've got all this area on there for storage. Now if I come around here, or maybe we can see from here. So I put a three-way point in there, and so we have the track will go straight down the middle, and I have turnouts to the right and to the left. Now if I come around here, hopefully it'll be a bit easier to see. Let's have a look at this bit here. So we have a three-way turnout here. We have one bit of track that comes along here to the front. Now that is long enough to hold one loco, either a diesel or a steam loco. But the third track here is longer, and that will be enough to hold a well, at least a 2-car DMU. I don't think I have a 3-car. I'll have, when I go through, as I say, I'm going to go through everything that I have and see exactly what I have, what I want to keep and what I don't want to keep. And then that will pretty much dictate on what track I'll be putting down here in the fiddle yard for storage. Then here I have a short right hand turnout. And again, that will give me another section for a loco. And then we'll come here, then we'll have another three-way turnout, which will give me another long piece of track for a DMU or EMU, and another short piece of track for a loco. And that's as far as I've got here at the moment, because one of the things I'm planning ahead or looking ahead is how I'm going to get the curves in here for the up line and down line on the incline, which is going to be here. You see this, these mark out where the track will be. That will be the up line, that's the down line, and there's this section I've got to do looking at for the fiddle yard, up line and down line, and then how I transition these onto those two, or maybe these can just come round here and across here, and I can do all of that in behind all that junk there. So yeah, something else I can do is get all this sorted, because one of the things whilst Debbie's looking after the building and making sure the work's carried out properly is the fact that there's a whole load of insulation, loft insulation. So hopefully she'll be getting some of that, and that will be another project for me to do, which will be to do our loft and get that insulated, boarded up, do the roof joists, get proper lighting put up there, and then that should mean I can get a lot of this up in the attic, out of the way, and when the locos are all up and the rolling stock's up on the fiddle yard, I can then get rid of a lot of the boxes up in the attic as well. So that's pretty much where I've got to so far. these are what turnouts I got left. So I've got these right hand long turnouts, left hand long turnouts, one crossover, and I think 1, 2, 3, 4 short right hand turnouts. Oh, and some doweling. This was, I think it was a pasta era that Debbie had, and she didn't want it anymore, and she took it apart and put it on the fire, well, as kindling ready for fire. And I sat there and I looked and I thought, oh, I'm sure I can use that for something. The first thing I saw was that, and to me I thought, now that would make a good chimney. And that wooden basset junction, or behind there, was the old dairy and the old brewery, and they had a big chimney. So that's what I was thinking, is maybe I could use that. Oh, look, sorry, if I take you across here, there's the chimney in the background. So that's an idea, I think. I'm going to work this out. You see, there's the chimney there. So I wonder what year this was taken, because if we look at this one, there is no chimney. It's been taken down. So I'll have a look to see what year they were, and there we are. You can see the chimney again on there, quite clearly. And on there. So yes, I'm keeping all lots of little bits and pieces like that, and there'll be something I can use when I come to actually do the top section and wooden basset junction. Okay, so I'll leave you at that. Get this video done and uploaded for tonight. And I also took some, a couple of weeks ago, I took some videos of I think it was a hall class, possibly Western Centurion, going over these sections with up close videos of the wheels going over the joins. So I'll probably edit all that and put that together and put that up again, maybe tomorrow or something. Alright, so you all have a lovely weekend, and catch you again very soon, I hope. Alright, bye bye. Whoa, 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 hold your horses there. God, I nearly forgot to tell you something else that I want to do on the fiddle yard. Something which is quite important, I think, and well, let me just quickly show you. It's to fit a turntable, because in the fiddle yard area, as I say, we'll be having steam locos, and I'll still need a way of turning the steam locos around so that they're facing the right direction. So I've decided on this part of the drop down to fit the turntable, and now that measurement there, well, that's that nearly a full circle, is the size of a Pico turntable, so it will fit, and I'm well chuffed. I'll have to cut a little bit out the joist there for the baseboard, but that won't be a problem, and it won't be that much have to come out. So that will mean that yes, I can then bring steam locos from the fiddle yard onto the turntable and turn them around. I don't know whether I'm going to have it DCC operated yet or not, or whether I'll just turn it by hand, but I'll think about all that when I actually come to installing it and have a look to see what happens. But that's obviously going to be quite a way away yet. Absolutely fabulous. Looking forward to doing that. I'm not sure if I'm going to have one on the top section of the layout yet. I can't think of anywhere to put one, but again, that will probably all change when I get doing the track laying on the final top section of the layout. Might even have one at Wooden Basset Junction if there's room. If not, then maybe we can have a look somewhere on the opposite side of the garage. Okay, so yeah, sorry for interrupting you all again. Just wanted to get that last bit in. So yeah, you all have a lovely weekend and catch you again soon. Bye bye.